Hello YouTube, it's Clint from Texas here to try and make another video for you, another scorpion video. This time we're going to use our red claw scorpions to give you an idea of the various sizes. When you talk about scorpion size, a lot of times they talk about an Instar. Now what an Instar is it's a particular period in a scorpion's life, represented by its molt, its stage. In other words, a scorpion will go through 6 or 7, possibly more molts in a lifetime. When a scorpion is born on its mother's back and is real tiny, the little white clear ones that you see, that's a first instar. Once they leave in the first instar and shed the first time and molt, then they become the second instar. And that's when usually it's time for them to leave the mother's back, and if they don't, they're going to risk becoming supper. Now, you can see what we have here. For example, this little one right here, I would say is about a third instar, maybe a fourth possibly. And I would guess, and she's fairly tiny, but as you can see, she's pretty aggressive. She's trying to give me a sting here. She got one in on me. She didn't sting me exactly. I'm a mechanic. My hands are really hard, but you saw her give it one hell of a try. Now right here is about a fourth or fifth instar. Again, I think this one is a male because you can sort of see the dents in the claw. You see the little tooth that's really evident. Let me back the little girl up here a second. And as you can see, the red claw scorpions are somewhat aggressive. Again, you see them try to strike me on the finger. This is at least a sixth and possibly seventh instar red claw scorpion, and this is a male, and you can see that quite clearly because you can see the dents in the chela. Those dents that you see right there are the cava in cava manus. Cava means dent, manus means hand. And all three of these red claw scorpions are pandanus cava manus. They have the dent claw, so to speak. Let me back these up because these things, unlike other scorpions that are communal, will actually eat one another. In fact, this scorpion had 2 other sisters that he managed to consume. Another member of the Cavamanus family, of course, is the emperor scorpion, which is Pandanus imperator. I said Cavamanus, what I meant was Pandanus. And here you can see an emperor scorpion. Right here, after all these years of trying to get my hands on one, I finally picked one up. And they're rather interesting. They share a lot of similarities with the red claw scorpion. You can see they're kind of fat in the back. You know, unlike the other scorpions that are long and slender, these are rather thick throughout their abdominal segments. And they have this sort of boxing glove shaped claw, unlike the Asian forest scorpion, which has more of a teardrop shape of claw. And I think this is probably, even though I didn't get any literature on this one, probably a fourth or fifth instar emperor scorpion. And as you can see, this, unlike the Asian forest scorpion, has the brown colored aculeus here. Let's see if you can get a good shot of that. Notice that the stinger, or the telson, is actually of brown instead of black. Notice it is also brown on the red claw scorpion. Now the one difference that you notice is how waxy the red claw scorpion looks, and yet how granular the emperor scorpion looks. He's just covered in what are known as sedia, and the sedia are these little granulations. And in fact, if you feel an emperor scorpion, it has granulations everywhere. On the carapace, on the abdominal segments, on the tail, on the telson, on the legs, all over.